Today, I'm diving into the world of legendary RPGs that have shaped the genre, from nostalgic classics to modern titles redefining what an RPG can be. If you're looking for games that pull you in with unforgettable stories, immersive worlds, and decisions that truly impact the journey, you're in the right place. On this list, there's definitely something that'll catch your interest. Let's get started. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is a true gem in the RPG world, not just because it's set in the Star Wars universe, though that's a big plus, right? The game offers incredible freedom of choice. Every decision you make influences the story and shapes your character. You can be a noble Jedi, or fully embrace the dark side as a ruthless Sith Lord. This ability to impact the fate of the entire galaxy turns it into an adventure you live on your own terms. BioWare crafted a narrative that hooks you from the start, filled with plot twists and memorable characters. Every NPC has their own motives, and your team members bring the game to life with their personalities. There's drama, humor, and plenty of interactions that make you genuinely care about what happens, a rarity in RPGs. Even though combat is turn-based, the tactical elements and the ability to develop various powers keep it engaging. That's why KOTOR has achieved legendary status among RPG fans. Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 are absolute classics in the RPG genre, setting new standards for non-linear storytelling and open-world exploration. Imagine an alternate reality where the 1950s meet nuclear apocalypse. This world, filled with mutants, wastelands, ruins, and surviving communities, is both terrifying and utterly fascinating to explore. The atmosphere draws you in from the first moments. Every location, character, and conversation adds depth you won't find elsewhere. But Fallout isn't just about the world, it's also about freedom of choice. These games let you shape the world's fate in truly significant ways. You can be a noble hero, a cold-hearted survivor, or a completely insane character who cares only about personal gain. Every choice has consequences, and the dialogues and multiple ways to solve quests make each playthrough different. The special system allows you to develop your character in ways that truly impact your abilities and gameplay style. All these elements create an experience that, despite the passage of time, continues to attract players seeking deep, multifaceted RPG worlds. Neverwinter Nights is still considered a true milestone in the RPG genre. BioWare created a world that not only captures the spirit of classic Dungeons & Dragons campaigns, but also offers players full freedom in creating their own character and shaping their story. Set in the iconic Forgotten Realms, the game is rich in narrative depth. Every conversation, choice, and discovered location builds an immersive fantasy atmosphere. What makes Neverwinter Nights unique is its innovative Aurora toolset, which allows players to create their own adventures, realms, and campaigns. This editor was groundbreaking and enabled the community to further develop the game. Even today, fan-made mods expand the Neverwinter Nights world, offering new stories, quests, and characters. This keeps the game alive and continues to draw in new generations of RPG fans looking for a truly immersive fantasy experience. Skyrim changed the face of RPGs by offering a massive, open world filled with adventures, mysteries, and the freedom to explore. It's this freedom that draws players in. You can roam the mountains, explore forgotten ruins, join the Mages Guild, fight dragons, or simply stroll through towns, listening to the locals. Each session in Skyrim can be entirely different, encouraging you to discover on your own terms. Another element that elevates Skyrim is its extensive mod support. Players can transform the game in countless ways, allowing for endless experiences. One of the most impressive fan projects is Enderal, a total conversion that uses Skyrim's mechanics, but offers a completely new storyline, world, and unique characters. Enderal is more than a mod. It's a standalone game that adds new dimensions of depth and narrative, immersing players in an even darker psychological world. Kingdom Come Deliverance is a unique RPG if you're looking for something more realistic, without dragons or magic. The game focuses on authenticity. You play as Henry, an ordinary blacksmith's son, not a hero. Set in medieval Bohemia, the gameplay revolves around truly experiencing the atmosphere of that era. Daily life, political intrigues, local conflicts, it's all brilliantly portrayed. The combat system is genuinely challenging. You have to think through every move, choose the right weapons and techniques. There's no room for randomness. Every strike can be decisive, making each encounter a test of skill. On top of that, you manage your character's needs. Food, sleep, even clothing cleanliness affects how NPCs perceive you. With well-written side quests that often involve moral dilemmas, the game immerses you in its world for hours on end. Baldur's Gate 2 is an absolute RPG classic, and for many good reasons. The story grabs you from the start, full of twists, political intrigue, and magical secrets. The world is vibrant, with every character and place having its own history. Even the side quests are so elaborate they could be main plots in other games. The characters each have unique personalities. Over time, you feel like you're truly getting to know your companions. They have their own views, desires, and reactions to your decisions, making interactions incredibly realistic and engaging. The tactical combat system is demanding, giving you full control over your party, turning each battle into a strategic opportunity. With mods and the enhanced edition refreshing the graphics and adding new content, the game remains accessible to new players without losing the charm that veterans love. Elden Ring combines everything great about RPGs, a vast, open world full of mysteries and challenges, and the freedom to decide how you want to play. You're not led by the hand. Instead, you're encouraged to explore without explicit directions. Every path can lead to powerful bosses, hidden treasures, or surprises, making self-discovery incredibly satisfying. Combat is a delight for challenge lovers. Enemies can surprise you, and bosses truly test your patience and skills. Mastering combat and defeating formidable foes feels like a real achievement. With extensive character building options, you can be a knight, mage, archer, or experiment with hybrids. The gameplay style is fully customizable. The atmosphere captivates with dark fantasy influences, landscapes like paintings, and a storyline rich in mysteries and mythology. Gothic 2 can draw you in for hours. The world lives its own life, and you're part of it. Every corner of Khorinis offers discoveries, unique characters, side stories, hidden places. The game doesn't hold your hand. You explore independently, learn the world's rules, and earn respect. NPCs react to your actions, and gaining their trust often requires effort, adding realism. Character development is rewarding. You start weak but become powerful over time, which is immensely satisfying. Combat requires thought and mastering mechanics, especially early on when even a wolf can be deadly. The Night of the Raven expansion enriches the adventure with new locations and challenges. The community supports the game with mods that add content and improve gameplay on modern PCs. If you enjoy atmospheric games that challenge you, Gothic 2 is a must-play. Diablo 2 is a classic among RPGs, holding up remarkably well over the years. The gameplay is incredibly engaging, centered around acquiring better gear, defeating waves of demons, and developing your character. Diverse classes offer different experiences, and combat is dynamic and satisfying, a perfect balance of strategy and action. The atmosphere, a dark, gothic world full of mysteries and dangers, truly immerses you. The music, sounds, graphics, especially in the resurrected version, all make you feel like you're diving into this demonic world. The Resurrected Edition breathes new life into the classic, with improved graphics and smoother animations, making it even more enjoyable, especially for new players. Dark Souls gives you a sense of achieving something great like no other game. It's not your typical RPG where you become stronger just by grinding. You have to learn every move and tactic to survive. The challenge makes it special. Defeating a boss after multiple attempts feels like reaching a summit. You earned it. The world is dark, mysterious, and deeply layered. It doesn't hand you everything. You discover lore yourself, piece together the story, and find clues in item descriptions. This makes the world feel real, with its secrets and histories, not just a linear storyline. NPC interactions carry weight. Choices impact the story, and decisions have consequences. Everything is interconnected, making you want to explore, develop, and above all, survive. Let me tell you, The Witcher 3 is more than just an RPG. It's an experience you need to have. The first thing that strikes you is the incredibly expansive world. Wherever you go, there's something waiting to be discovered. And it's not just random places. Every village, cave, and character has its own story and secrets. You feel like part of something bigger, with a world that lives independently of your actions. The story is masterfully crafted. The dialogues and decisions you make have real consequences that ripple throughout the game. The developers did an outstanding job weaving in tough, morally gray choices, making you feel responsible for the fate of characters and entire regions. Then there's Geralt, the iconic protagonist. He's charismatic, has his own code, but also a sense of humor and sarcasm. Developing his skills, fighting monsters, using Witcher signs, it all makes you feel like you're becoming a Witcher yourself. The remastered version adds visual flair, highlighting how brilliantly the game looks and plays even after years. Once you dive into this world, it's hard to come back. It's simply a masterpiece among RPGs. Mass Effect 1 is more than a game. It's an epic space adventure that immerses you in a living universe. What grabs you first is the story and how it's told. You genuinely feel that your decisions matter. Every conversation, choice, and relationship impacts the entire narrative. This isn't just a space shooter. It's about relationships, moral dilemmas, and discovering your role in a larger galactic puzzle. You have complete control over Commander Shepard, who can be exactly who you want, from a hero on a mission to a cold, uncompromising leader. Each squad member has their own personality, history, and unique skills, and the relationships you build truly matter. The combat system and character development add tactical depth, letting you specialize Shepard and your team, shaping your entire experience. Exploring the galaxy, discovering new planets, species, and technologies makes you feel part of a vast universe. The remaster enhances graphics and gameplay, retaining its original charm. That's why Mass Effect 1 is so exceptional. It engages, moves you, and stays in your memory long after you finish. Dragon Age Origins is a true gem in the RPG world, and if you haven't played it yet, you absolutely should. The story is packed with emotion, twists, and meaningful choices that genuinely impact your journey and how your companions view you. There's no simple good or evil, only consequences that follow your character throughout the game. The attention to character development is outstanding. Each companion has a unique personality and backstory you uncover over time. You can grow to love them, irritate them, or even cause them to leave if your views clash. These relationships make you feel like part of the group. The combat is highly tactical. You need to plan every move, choose the right skills, and position yourself wisely against relentless enemies. The dark atmosphere of Ferelden, combined with fantastic music and graphics that still hold up, makes it hard to pull away. Dragon Age Origins will captivate you for hours, leaving you feeling like you've just lived through an epic adventure. Divinity Original Sin 2 is pure gold in the realm of RPGs. You have absolute freedom and full control over your character's destinies. The world of Rivellon is vast, filled with amazing characters, places, and secrets. Every conversation and decision truly matters, with real consequences you can feel. The dialogues are brilliantly written, and both playable characters and NPCs have vivid personalities and deep stories. The combat system is a masterpiece, turn-based, strategic, yet dynamic. You have to think tactically, use the environment, create skill combos, and really put in effort to survive each encounter. Anything can be a weapon, making every battle a puzzle with immense satisfaction upon victory. Plus, the co-op mode elevates the experience when playing with friends. You can collaborate or even betray each other, adding a new level of interaction. Divinity 2 consumes you for hours, offering freedom, great dialogues, engaging characters, and brilliant tactical combat. Cyberpunk 2077 is now a completely different game from its launch, and I have to say, it's really good. After all the patches and updates, it finally delivers what we expected. The story and narrative are truly engaging. Night City feels alive, with each district having its unique character. You feel immersed in a dystopian, neon-lit world, where future tech and crime are the norms. The game is full of details and hidden gems, making exploration a joy. The Phantom Liberty expansion is a substantial addition that elevates the game to a new level. New characters, missions, and an entire storyline offer more choices and intense moments. The developers clearly listened to player feedback. The gameplay is now much more polished. Combat and the skill system have been improved, allowing for even more customization, from aggressive playstyles to stealth hacking and tech. You have to appreciate the developers' commitment. Despite a rough start, they've invested a lot to deliver a game that meets the original promises. Now, it's an RPG with a compelling story and a world you want to return to. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is an epic fantasy RPG offering immense freedom in character creation and development. With a vast array of classes and mythical paths, from angel to demon to dragon, you can deeply customize your character. This variety provides incredible replayability, as every decision alters the story's course. You enter a demon-infested world, facing monsters and tough moral choices. Well-written companions have their own views and evolving stories. Every interaction matters, rewarding players who pay attention to details. Combat is strategic and challenging. You must plan and use various skills. This depth in story, character development, and demanding combat makes it a standout RPG. Pillars of Eternity and its sequel, Deadfire, are standout RPGs reminiscent of classics like Baldur's Gate. Set in the rich world of Eora, full of intrigue and deep stories, you have an extensive character creation system where every decision influences the plot. Well-written dialogues and companions with unique personalities enhance the experience. Tactical combat requires strategic thinking, making each battle rewarding. Deadfire builds on the original by adding ship exploration and naval battles, letting you command your crew across an open archipelago. Your choices significantly impact the world and its inhabitants. Beautiful graphics and immersive music add to the adventure. Both games offer hours of engaging gameplay, with side quests as compelling as the main story. If you're seeking a deep, satisfying RPG, the Pillars of Eternity series is a must-play. Icewind Dale 2 offers pure enjoyment from tactical planning and combat. If you love classic D&D, this game is for you. Based on 3rd edition rules, allowing you to create your party with various races, classes, and skills. Emphasizing strategy, every battle requires a solid plan, and combat is dynamic and satisfying. It's for those who relish well-planned tactical challenges. Despite its age, Icewind Dale 2 retains its charm. The icy landscapes and music create an immersive atmosphere. It's classic RPG at its core. No excessive side quests, just a solid story focused on the main plot with tough tactical decisions. While it may look dated, mods make it easy to play on modern PCs, showing how cherished it is by players. If you value strategy, solid combat, and classic D&D feel, Icewind Dale 2 is worth checking out. Bloodborne is an experience you have to feel, not just play. It rewards patience and exploration, immersing you in a gothic, dark world filled with nightmares and secrets lurking everywhere. Every street of Yharnam draws you in, making you want to explore despite the lurking terrors. The combat is unique and fast-paced, demanding your full attention. There's no shield, just you, your weapons, and reflexes. Bloodborne encourages an aggressive playstyle, a refreshing change. Each battle is intense, and bosses are true challenges. The high difficulty makes defeating foes incredibly satisfying. Lovecraftian themes woven into the story add mystery, and the game doesn't spell everything out. You piece together the lore yourself. Bloodborne isn't just a game, it's an experience that stays with you long after you finish. Fallout New Vegas is an RPG where your decisions truly matter. The world is huge, detailed, and realistic. Each faction you encounter has its own goals and contradictions, allowing you to join the one that fits your playstyle and morality. This isn't a game of black and white. Your choices have multiple consequences and change how the world reacts to you. Side quests are well written, filled with interesting characters and unique tasks, making exploration of the Mojave engaging. The game offers enormous freedom. You can be a ruthless mercenary, a loyal ally, or someone just trying to survive. You develop your character as you wish. Combat, dialogue, hacking, stealth. You control how you play. Yes, the game has technical issues, but for many, that's part of its charm. Fallout New Vegas offers an open world rich in stories and choices that stay with you long after you finish playing. So, there you have it. Some of the most iconic RPGs every gamer should experience at least once. These games aren't just about great gameplay. They're stories that stick with you and have had a huge impact on the gaming community. I hope this list inspired you to revisit an old favorite or try something new. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. What are your favorite RPG games? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.